So the Telegraph have put out an article today talking about how research, don't know how much research they've done on it, but that families who put up the Christmas tree and decorate it with their kids, and who sing Christmas carols, and who watch festive films, find that children are happier and better behaved. We are living in times when logic and rational thinking is novel and something amazing to shout about. But who would have thought that being in a warm kind of environment of togetherness, doing traditional things that you teach your children to pass on, and that we do year in, year out as part of our culture, and is a lovely thing to do together, and singing carols of joy and hope and peace and wonder, and magic and togetherness and belief, and watching films. Again, festive films tend to be of love and caring and magic and again, peace and joy and happiness. Who would have thought being surrounded by those kind of things would make kids feel more settled and happy, and ergo better behaved? And this is something I've spoken about a lot. You know, we have such a fractious society these days, divided by so many things, whether it's culture, religion, or mindset, with all these different extreme ideologies we have these days, and extreme subjects pushed on people, whether it's net zero or the trans agenda, or stop oil, and whether you support Palestine or Israel, and everything's so divided, and crime's way up, and none of it is rocket science. And it does come back to when kids are young. Someone's just knocked into my car. Having a grounded childhood, which I know not all can have, unfortunately. Wouldn't that be lovely? But at least having one responsible adult that cares and loves you and puts boundaries around you for being a child, and being taught what's good and bad and right and wrong, and given a foundation of where you feel like you belong, and schools teaching patriotism that would be lovely, rather than teaching schools teaching that patriotism is bad, and whichever skin color is wrong this year, or our history's bad, and being masculine's bad, and all these negative, divisive things, and they wonder why kids are growing up more divided and more angry. And I do think, whether you're religious or not, for us as a country, when we've had such a rapid change in the makeup of society over the last decade or two, like I've said before, to bring us back together, in my opinion, a good idea would be to celebrate more our traditions, our historical traditions as a Christian culture, and values and rules and laws, and to restore patriotism, so we feel good and we want to belong, and we feel like we belong, and we want to give and be a better member for society. These will all bring people together and make everyone generally better citizens, in my opinion. And it's not rocket science.